Anyway, welcome back to the motherfucking Top Cast. You know who I am. Your motherfucking uncle, T.O.P, in the building with Roe and the homie Tone. Always on time, even if it's CPT. What's up, niggas? Welcome back. How y'all doing? How your week been?
Shit was good, man. Shit, my week
Hey,
been lovely, man. Can't complain.
my week been spectacular. I'll go into it. But how you been, Tone?
I've been smooth, man. Same old, same old.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad that you guys were able to make it back to another show for another week. This show tonight is about the whole scale and why average bitches is always winning. You know, because most guys think that the pretty bitches be winning, but it's really the girls that's in the middle of the scale that win the most. But anyway, my week has been spectacular. I made quite a bit of money over this past week doing absolutely nothing but sleeping. And I feel real good. My portfolio is looking okay. It's still got a band-aid or two on it, but it's looking better than it was a couple weeks ago. And I got some really really good news this week, and that news being that the biggest asset manager on the planet, BlackRock, has now capitulated and will be offering Bitcoin to their wealthy clients. And that's good news because if they only throw a 0.5% in the $10 trillion that they manage, that's like $50 billion in the Bitcoin. That'll jump the price up to like 35,000. And on top of that, the next largest asset manager in the country, the largest 401k manager in the country, Fidelity, is already about to be offering Bitcoin in 401ks for people who invest in 401ks. So they got about half of what BlackRock got, which is about 5 trillion. And shit, 5% of 5%, a 0.5% of that is a 0.5% of what 5 trillion is like what $25 billion, something like that. So that's just food for thought. In case this is not financial advice. But if you've been around as long as I have, you'll be able to recognize that investing in Bitcoin is very much like being able to invest in the internet before Facebook and MySpace and all of that shit was built on top of it. But that's a whole nother story. That was the highlight of my week, the most memorable highlight to me anyway, because I like making money so that your auntie could think she gonna get some, even though she don't, especially because she's a hoe. Anyway, I said once upon a time,
This
more than, more than one time, that
nigga.
I personally, the way I look at women, and some people tend to think that it's derogatory or disrespectful, but I am admitting here in public that it's I don't think of it that way. It's like saying the word bitch to me in reference to women is no different than saying the word woman or girl or lady. That all of those words are synonymous. And I don't mean any disrespect or anything derogatory towards women. It's just I want to have the freedom to express myself the way that I see fit. But I once famously said that all women are hoes, and that's either true or it isn't. And then I expounded upon
I
that.
thought he was about to say
Yeah, I
it's either true or it's not true
yeah,
yet, or it's not.
well, that's the truth. It's either true or false. And then I further expanded on that and said that all women fall somewhere on the whole scale. As a virgin, you start at 0. Once you lose your virginity, you are officially on the whole scale. Now, what I would like to know is, do either one of you guys agree or disagree? I mean, do you is there any flaw in my logic? Um, how do you feel
You
about
could be a hoe without losing your virginity.
explain because
It's two other
that's it.
hoes.
That well, Ed, very smart man. I got to give it to you. I got to give it
Two
to
other
you
hoes, bro.
because just because and this is I learned this from Indian girls because Indian girls are like this. They be into anal and they be into sucking dick, but they ain't giving up that pussy if they ain't marrying them. For some odd reason, they believe in their mind that, they still pure. You understand what I'm saying?
They found a loophole, literally.
More like the poop hole, nigga.
Right.
Damn.
But anyway, so I take it based on your response tone that you and I we're in agreement, at least on a basic level. What about you,
Yes.
Ro? What do you think about what I had to say? My statement.
So say the statement one more time.
Basically, to summarize it, I have concluded that all women are hoes, either factually or in potential. Now, I don't use that word to be demeaning or
Yeah.
derogatory or disrespectful. Like I explained earlier, to me, it's a synonym, just along and I could be saying any other synonymous word that would refer to a female. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas a lot of people, they use that particular word to be derogatory, to be mean towards women. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
the first question is, do you believe that all women are hoes? And do you agree that they all fall somewhere on the whole scale?
Well, shit, yeah. I mean, that's funny. I had a conversation with one of my passengers about this last night. We sit and chopped it up for like an hour after I got to his crib. We chopped it up because he was going through some shit. He thought his girl was cheating on him and shit. And I was just like, man, like, I really truly believe that no human on this earth wants to just have one sexual partner. You know what I'm saying? I know, women get painted this perfect picture where they're a virgin and they only have sex with one man, but I believe that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? I can't even remember the last time I heard of somebody even saying I was a virgin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts,
when's
bro.
the last time somebody told you, like, yeah, I'm a virgin. I ain't never gave it up. I ain't heard that in
Bro,
30
like third,
years.
fourth grade.
Man.
I ain't heard that shit in a minute.
Woo-wee.
Maybe like
Yeah, I
4
popped some
years ago.
I popped some virgins in my lifetime. At least 5 that I know off the
I
top of
don't
my
think I've ever met a virgin past
but
like age 10, 12, bro.
it's been wow, it's been many, many years since I've ran into a female who either has admitted it or I've been able to find out directly, by having a sexual interaction with her. But yeah, I agree with you, Ro, 100%. And this is the very good that I'm getting these responses from you guys because it gets to the heart of the matter. I once famously also said that the problem is not necessarily these women. They kind of doing what they designed to do. You understand what I'm saying? The problem is more so with guys because guys want this innocent thing, but on the flip side, niggas love hoes
Well,
because
well,
most of the females they fucking with is hoes. They would describe them that
Right.
way. You
Nah,
understand what I'm saying?
niggas just want liars. Like people want to be lied to. You know what I'm saying? You want your girl that been out here doing all this freaky shit. Like you just want her to tell you that she just perfect. Like, nah, not my girl. Like she's innocent. They rather have the lie than the truth. Like when they ask the body count, right? They be like, oh, what's your body count? If girls just start saying, oh, I fucked 120 niggas, they know for sure like a lot of dudes is gonna run from them. They ain't gonna try to make them their girl, have kids with them, or whatever they own. They know if they say that, there's gonna be a consequence behind that. So most of the time they gonna lie about the shit anyway. That's why it's really no point in even asking them. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna
Mm-hmm.
really give
You
you a
supposed
real number.
you
If they want to
supposed to you supposed to if you have experience with women and you understand that we are all sexual beings, then it perplexes me why guys even go to into any situation with a female. And pardon me for cutting you off, Ro, but it perplexes me why guys go to into any interaction with a female thinking that this bitch ain't never been touched. They have all at least been gently used. But before we continue, I want to say good evening to Miss Misha Mack up there in Canada. Good evening. She says, I would have to disagree only because I only a few. I guess she knows a few females in her circle that been with only one man and been married for the last 15 years. Okay, they married to that one man and they've been with him for the last 15 years. What about the preceding years? Let's talk about between the time they lost their virginity and they got married. Because, see, what I'm trying to explain, what I want to get guys to understand, right, is that calling a woman a hoe is like, what have you accomplished by doing that? Because if a dude get mad with a woman and call her a hoe because he know that she had sex with more than one dude, and she offer him some pussy, I bet my money that motherfucker would take it
well,
because it's free and he ain't had to
Right,
work for
but
it. You know,
but
so
even at that point,
what's the point of, you know what I'm saying, even trying to, be demeaning in that kind of a manner?
because they know that's the
Because
only way they can hurt her.
their mama was a hoe. You understand what
They
I'm
they
saying?
trying to hurt because they can't hurt her no other way. They know if they leave her, she like good. I go to somebody else. They know if they hit her, they go to jail. So you a hoe, and they feel like that's gonna hit her feelings. But they should look at that shit like the problem is it's always used when it's a bad and when it's in a bad situation. It's never used in I guess it's hard to use it as a term of endearment for most
That's
people.
because
So
these niggas is rookies and they don't know how to introduce shit to bitches. You
yeah,
gotta. This is how you. This is. It's all. I told you, motherfuckers, before. It's all a mind thing. How do you introduce the word hoe to your hoe? You do it.
it's
You do it in steps.
it's like walking up to a guy with a uniform and a badge and saying hello, officer.
Exactly. You got to introduce it to her. You know what I'm saying? You got to program it into it. So like with me, for example, every time I meet females, I don't call them bitches, right?
Right.
But I will use the term bitch in their presence because, and I'm conditioning them to accept the fact that this motherfucker uses this word, and there's nothing I can do to stop him because he a grown ass man.
well, I know this is a little. This it's not off track. I want to respond to the last comment that she had. She
Okay,
said they've been with.
let me put it back up there for you. There you go. Boom.
She said they only been with one man for 15 years, and okay, like Top said, okay, what about before and what about during? It's a lot of people that been together and miserable. Like, that don't mean she happily sexually satisfied with that one man. She could be using a fucking rose, dildos, all kind of other shit to get herself off.
She might be smashing the little garbage boy. on Wednesdays.
You know, like, cause she with him for 15 years, they don't. Cause I mean, just think about it, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
when
I
you
get
want
your point, though.
something, right? When you want something new, right? It's always good when it's new. You get a girl, y'all first fucking, it's always great. But after you fuck for 100 times, it's only so much you could do. You're gonna think about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna
Yeah,
be natural. You're
exactly.
gonna fantasize about somebody else. It's not even in human nature. It's just like, it's just normal. Like, you gonna get bored. Like, you get a new car, you gonna watch that motherfucker, every week. But after a while, you had it for 5 years,
Like,
you gonna
fuck
miss some
this
weeks
car.
watching that motherfucker. Because you just so used to it.
Facts.
It's not a good or bad. It's not bad. It's just like, it's natural human nature. You're gonna get tired. That girl you thought that was so fucking fine, after you fuck her 100, 200 times, it ain't gonna be that fantastic to you no more. Now you're gonna have great moments. You're gonna have little spurts to where it's just like, oh yeah, I remember while I'm with you. But
Let me show out on this pussy tonight.
yeah, but after a while, just like, it ain't gonna be no magical. You done fucked in the car, on the sink, in the
In the
bathroom, in the
Kmart, in the
closet. Like, you done
movies,
did
in the
everything a
woods,
hundred
on
times
the
over.
beach.
You done did a
See, but
hundred
that's the
times
thing
over,
too,
so
though.
you gonna get bored.
That's the thing too, though. What's your like definition of it? Because it don't specifically have to be you being a hoe for everybody. You could be a hoe for one person.
I said that same shit too, like in 2021, nigga, on the panel. I said that it's levels to the hoeing. Cause see, this is what a lot of motherfucking women want. Most women will not admit it, and most niggas don't fucking know it. They want you to treat them like a hoe. Not all the time. You know, to
Not like
everything
a
there
Grand
is.
Theft Auto hoe. Like,
You know that.
let's get it straight, because get it
Show her,
misconstrued real fast. Not like a
show her
Grand Theft
her
Auto hoe.
EBT card. Show her her EBT card out the goddamn car. For real. Now, what I think, I'm always gonna put the onus on us as guys. I think that dudes have a problem with the fact that they can't make the woman a hoe. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, damn man, why you gotta be a hoe before I get you? You know what I'm saying? It's like, if dudes could have virgins, what would they do with them? But make them hoes.
Yeah, true.
Right or wrong.
Yeah, true. That's
It'd
the
be a
first thing you think about. Like, oh shit,
fact.
she could be my personal hoe.
That's what I'm saying. So Miss
And she,
Misha Max said, she says, but most women do go through a phase of where they might have been a bit promiscuous when they are younger. Is that an
and
admission?
older.
Is that
They
an admission?
older. When they
Is,
older too.
is that an admission, Miss Misha?
Man,
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at
man, these older women be freaky too. Get that out of here.
you.
Facts.
Man,
They be
these
married
older
for
women,
15
let me
years,
tell
get a
you
divorce, and be right back out here, like
Let
be
me
on the
tell
street.
you something. From 35 to 50, if your motherfucking back ain't in shape, nigga, and you ain't got no stamina, leave them hoes alone because they will fucking wear your ass out.
I just
Fact.
That's
got
why they
finished
like.
doing rolls this morning.
That's why they be fucking with them young niggas because them young niggas got stamina. Until they run into a motherfucker like me that's their own goddamn age, they be like, God damn, nigga, I'll break your back and then get up and do some push ups and jumping jacks.
P90X your ass.
WWE and bitches out this mouth. But
That shit funny.
so why do you think that guys have a problem with women being hoes, and why do you think that women don't want to? Well, you got old girl slut walk chick. What's her name? The bald headed chick.
Amber
Ooh, shit,
Rose.
she. There you go.
I
Yeah.
Niggas was mad at her talking about slut walking. Like nigga, your mama slut walked through the motherfucking the red, green, and black doorway beads when your father came over. How you think you got here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I
Facts.
think dudes have a mental problem accepting the fact that women like to fuck as much as we do. It's just that they got free reign when it come to fucking because motherfuckers want like if pussy was a car, right? A Bugatti, and Dick was like classic Volkswagen, all tricked out, on some pimp my ride shit. Niggas be salivating over the motherfucking Bugatti, but don't realize this bitch love classic shits from Pimp My Ride. You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
Right.
it's just it's really an ego thing, right? Because let's say you want to get a girl, right? You say all women are hoes, right? What I'm saying, not in a negative way, but we humans, we like to fuck just like every other animals. That's pretty much what it means. But let's say you trying to get a wife, a girlfriend, or whatever. You want to have a family and shit. If you personally knew 30 niggas dick that she sucked, you would you still feel the same way? Like, oh shit, she was a hoe before me. Like, oh shit, it don't even matter. I know 30
But
niggas
that's
she sucked. I personally know, like, you literally know 30 niggas dicks that
but
she
let,
done
let me
sucked.
I got a
Would
counter
you
question.
would
I
you
got a
still?
counter question to that. Would it be any different if she sucked 30 dudes' dicks and you didn't know? Why is that? Why would that be any different?
But I'm just saying, like, it ain't no difference. But I'm just saying, like, okay, if you knew, literally, you knew, like, you was in a barber shop and the girl that you about to make your wife, what I'm saying, like, 10 niggas came in and got haircuts. Oh, that's your wife? Oh shit, my nigga, she sucked me off too. Oh man, she got some fire head. What I'm saying? It's kind of different when you actually don't fucking know, and opposed to knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you
Nah,
would you
I,
still
I
be
want
okay
I
with it?
want to know. I want to know. I want to know how big of a hoe this bitch is.
So you would be okay. You would still make her your girl, your wife, or whatever. Like, if you knew personally 30 niggas dicks that you suck. So when y'all kicking it somewhere, that nigga looking at your girl like, oh shit, man, she done gave me head too, man. You gonna shake his hand like, man, you was right, G. That shit, that
Hey
shit fire,
man,
my nigga.
to be honest with you, motherfucker, I'm pretty sure your mama kissed you on the cheek. Yeah, she was sucking your daddy dick. You ain't have a problem with that.
But I'm just asking though, like, if
And
you
you
knew
know them
30,
personally. You
eh,
understand what I'm, that's a do you
you never
understand the point
answered
that
the
I'm trying?
question though. You never answered
But
the
do you
question.
understand? I
Would you
mean,
still make her your
why
wife if you
not?
personally knew knew the 30 niggas dick that she sucked? If you personally knew them, would you
And to
still
me,
make her your
to
wife?
me, to me, it don't make a difference either way.
Yeah, that's what I was
To
asking. That's what
me,
I was
to
asking.
me, because my that it don't what bitches do with themselves don't fuck with my ego like that.
Right,
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? But the point, like the question that I just asked you, most dudes wouldn't. They don't even think of that,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right, right,
Just,
right.
just think of that. Just think about this.
Right.
In order for you to get here, your mama had to put that ass in the air for your father, right? Yes, we agree.
Yeah, yeah.
In all likelihood, she probably gave him some head at some point in time, and then with that same mouth, even though she might have brushed her teeth, she came and kissed you on the cheek. She might have kissed you on the lips.
Yeah, but I'm just giving you like what most men are gonna think about. It's just like the not knowing part. It's just like, oh shit, at least I don't know the
Fuck that.
motherfuckers that did it.
I don't want to be
You know it
ignorant.
happened, but
I don't want to be ignorant about a motherfucking thing.
that's you, Top. You be talking like you just the only nigga in the world. I'm talking about the majority of men. I think we all agree. It's just like shit. It happened before me. I didn't know. I don't give a fuck. But the majority of men
Uh,
are not gonna want to know that they not know the niggas that he hooping with sucked his new wife's. His new wife sucked their dick. The niggas you go hoop with. You know what I'm saying? Every time you get a bucket on your ass, shit, I'm getting buckets like I did on your wife, nigga.
right. Exactly. Exactly. That's what you hear. That's what you hear, bro. You like, what
Young,
you say? He ain't say a word. He just scored. I mean, he might even did a nasty
Shit, I just
pass. Like,
I
yeah,
just
I did
got
that.
that
That's
shot.
how
That
nasty
shit
I
was
was
wet,
with
just
Garrett.
like your wife
you
pussy, nigga.
hilarious.
Right. Like, ask your wife if I can find a hole every time.
I, I drive
You know what
strong.
I mean? Like,
I take it to the paint.
Yeah, most men are
Yo.
gonna feel a way about that. Let's just keep it real, bro. Like,
Yeah, I
most
mean,
men,
I
not
agree
all,
with you.
most
I
men will
agree with
feel some
you. I
type.
agree with you 100%. And I think that that's a shortcoming on guys' part, and it's a big fucking hindrance when it comes to them dealing with chicks. Is they don't accept the fact that all these females is hoes.
But I would say this though,
Even these dudes that be out here marrying these women, right? These are the kind of guys that's a perfect example of the kind of guy that Roe is describing. They would never go ask their wife how many dicks she sucked before they married her, because then they'd feel stupid for marrying her. But why?
because she ain't doing him like she did all them 30 niggas she was
Who,
knocking up. Like
who is
like if he catch the video
who,
and she do some
who
shit and
fault?
that she ain't did for
Who
him,
fault? Who fault is that? Is that her
his, and
fault?
that's why he not gonna want to do it, and that's why he was like, oh, EJ. That's it.
Exactly. So we
I
bring
don't
it
say
right
he
back.
called a girl a hoe or go off on her about it, but I say unless he asked her about it and she lied, then that's different. But if he asked about it, she was honest about it, he found out about it. You know what I mean? By the time if she was honest about it and he accepted it, then I think it's about how they figure it out too.
See, I go into situations with women think with this mindset. Oh, she 30. She done fucked 15 dudes already. At least. Minimum.
Right. He said it once. That's nuts.
I
Okay,
said
what if
He
all
said it
15
once.
was just at once? Then is
I
that a
said at
difference?
least. I mean, there's women out there that see dudes don't. A lot of dudes don't understand how, like, when it comes to sex, how women they totally different than us. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay. Well, let
And
me
in some respects, they just like us. For
well, let-
example, would you roll if you had your choice to sleep with 5 women at one time? Would you do it?
yeah, of course.
5 women that you could pick. So what make you think women are any different than that? And why would that make you? Why would that make her any less than you?
Well, okay,
Don't make
okay.
her less.
It
Well, I
won't,
mean,
but I'm
according
asking.
to in a lot of guys, like the guys that Roe was describing, in their eyesight, she would be.
Well, let me
And
ask
it,
you this. So
oh, hold
you
on.
said
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
you said like, okay, she had 15 partners, right? Okay, let's
Mhm.
say just a hypothetical situation that she got 15 partners. You got one that had 15 partners spread out through her 30 years, and you got one that just got popped at 29, and she decides to fucking fuck 15 niggas at one time. Are you gonna view it as the same shit? Like, oh shit, it's 15, it's 15. You know what I'm saying? If she let
It,
15 niggas
it,
fuck at one time or 15
it,
niggas throughout her
it
life,
would
are you
be
still gonna
it
look at
would
it
be
the same
different.
way?
It would be different if she fucked 15 dudes through over 30-year period, and she fucked 16 dudes all at once. That's different.
How? It's
Yeah,
the
no,
same. It's the same
No,
number. By
I
your
said
logic, it's the
16. I
it's
same
said
shit.
16.
nah.
I said 16, nigga. I said 16.
Oh, now you want to add one? It's the same logic. You fuck
He
15
said
niggas.
my
I
You
had
limit
to
is
fuck
add
15.
15
I
niggas
had
at
to
one
add
time,
one.
or 15 niggas throughout her life. It's still
I had
15
to add
niggas.
one. I had to add one because see that's a difference on the whole scale, nigga.
When you crunch
this
the
shit is
numbers, man, that's off the
this shit is
charts,
like
bro.
this shit is like a ruler, nigga. You know, one, two come after one, and three come after two. You understand what I'm saying? You know, 15 and 15 on the ruler, nigga. It ain't no difference. You understand what I'm saying? It's our mind that make it different, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But of course, I understand that everybody is not don't think like me and can't, you know, they
But
just ain't mentally there. You understand what I'm saying?
it's also the dynamics of the game, though,
Explain.
because in the sense of like, okay, so like if a
Give us
guy if
brother
a guy
Tony.
got if a guy went to a room and convinced 5 bitches, or let's just stick with the number 15, and convinced 15 bitches to come fuck him at the same time, that's a skill versus a woman walking into any room with 15 niggas in and say, who want to get their dick sucked? She gonna find more than 50. You know what I mean? Like it's
But
easier. And like
that,
granted,
I,
that's dude's fault because I know that's what's
I
coming next.
agree. I agree. You know what I'm saying? That women really don't. And I said this before. I ain't the only one. Patrice O'Neill said it too. and it's that when when it comes to getting the opposite sex, comparing the two, women don't have no game, but they don't have to have any game. You understand? Because we already want them, so they kind of just stand there and wait for us to come over with our goddamn game. You understand what I'm saying? But rest assured, there are women out there that got enough goddamn game to pick a motherfucking dude up. I have been approached by women like this before. And it's always very refreshing and very surprising when you meet a classy chick like that who actually know how to pick a dude up. It's mind blowing. It's a very unique situation. If you ain't never been through it, that's your own goddamn fault. You just ain't a fly motherfucker. You wasn't born
I've had
with
a girl walk with nice breasts and thighs walk up to me and say, "Hey," and she happy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you say. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. Like,
I had a chick buy me lunch and pick me up while she was with her daughter and her grandchildren. I was like, God damn, she's a fine motherfucker too.
Who's 80-year-old grandma you?
It was yours,
right,
nigga.
right.
Grandma
And that's when we first met, bro.
Grandma Roe picked me up in the motherfucking in the lift. Not the lift, nigga, the hover long lift.
Damn.
Right.
Nah, man. I mean, goddamn, bro, I'm 46 years old.
Shit, this shit probably happened a week ago.
Nah, it happened.
80-year-old picking up 80-year-old grandmas, nigga, waiting outside the convalescent home so he can get maxed up.
With tapioca pudding in the passenger seat with the door open.
They don't have an ego no more.
Stop hating, nigga, because you too short to get on the rides, nigga.
he said he's short enough to lick your grandma's titties that hang down to her kneecap.
I fit right in where I need to be. I'm in a
right, exactly
at all times, nigga.
All right, ready, nigga. Stay ready.
This nigga is Funko Pop sized and shit.
That nigga sucking the dust out of that grandma titties.
Anyway, what kind of backlash have either one of you guys ever gotten? For calling women hoes. Are you skilled at introducing these kind of terms to women without getting the argument and the side eye and all that shit?
I mean, shit. I'm kind of like you, but I used to call my girl bitch all the time, but it's always been on some playful shit. Like, we ain't never gotten no real argument. And I was just like, you stupid ass bitch. It never been like that, you know what I'm saying? It's always been on some playful shit.
Oh, you gotta try that shit at least once, nigga. That shit feel good. Like, shut up,
bitch. Bitch.
I ain't never did it.
Bitch,
On some
get
playful
out of here.
shit, not on some serious shit. Like, nah. Like this one girl, she was hot. I called her a bitch, but it was rightfully so. We was chilling in my car, and I had grabbed something out the back seat, and she put her hand on my ass. I was like, "Bitch!" It was a reaction, like she was playing too much, like, you know what I'm saying? You know how they fucking stick that shit in your ass, like they hand and shit, like it was one of them. I'm like, bitch, don't do that shit. Like, she was hot, like, hey man, you can't be doing that shit. Like,
how you mad with what you just did?
Huh?
Yeah, don't be playing with my motherfucking ass, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's one thing. I never been that type of nigga. They be thinking that shit funny too. Like, they like to see you get mad like that. Like, I don't like people touching my ass. I don't give a fuck if you my girl or not. Don't fucking touch my ass. Like, I don't like that shit.
This nigga got hang-ups.
He said, I don't care if I'm on top, but you try to get me to go deeper, bitch. Do not touch my ass.
Y'all niggas probably on some freaky shit. When y'all
nah, hell no. I do not. I hate that shit with a passion, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate when they try to get by you and try to slide their leg and be like, hey, quit playing.
Nah, you know what I don't like. I don't like when they stand behind you and reach around you and grab up and like pull.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that shit because it remind me of how I be standing behind, rubbing my dick on her butt. You know,
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you ain't about to
Oh,
see.
that's what I be
I'm like,
saying, bro. I swear to God.
yo,
I'm
this
like, if
bitch is
you
rubbing her pussy on me, son.
right. Yeah, man. Fuck that.
Yo, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. I remember, I've had the experiences that I've had with women directly and indirectly, man. Like I remember one time, man, I was walking down the street with like two or three other women, relatives and not relatives, personal female friends and shit. And I've actually been felt up by random bitches. Like, you know how you walk through a crowd and you snatch somebody's wallet and shit? I was walking
Yeah.
through a crowd and bitch done goddamn rubbed on my arm, grabbed my motherfucking ass. I was like, yo, what the fuck? But then that's when I knew that I had it. Whatever it is, I got it.
God, he said, I,
I was
boy said,
born with it.
Hey,
he said, that's what I knew I was him.
I'm
hey,
trying to tell you, man, females, when it comes to sex, man, females is like in the year 7,000. And niggas is like in 1942.
hey, man,
Yeah.
fellas, all the fellas out there, like women be perverts. I noticed this shit too. Like women, they
Facts.
always looking at your dick, bro. Like if you just go outside in
Yes.
public, you go to the gym, wherever you walking, like
You
that's the
got to, you
first
got to,
thing they
you got
looking
to,
at, bro. That's the
you got
first
to,
thing they looking at.
and this how you catch them. You got to do it. You got to be looking at them say for example, you walking into a Walmart, you see a group of chicks walking out of Walmart. You got to already be checking them out from a distance, and then when you get close up on them, you got to be looking at their eyes and look at what
Yep.
their eyes
Yep.
looking at.
I was just
You
telling
will
my man this shit, bro.
will catch you will catch bitches dick watching. I swear I see it all the time. I be laughing my
Hmm.
ass off. I'll be like, you nasty bitch. I should pull it
Yeah.
out and put it in your hand.
Slap you right in the face with that motherfucker.
Now
Say,
slapping
on guard.
the yeah, but it's a real touchy situation, man, because dudes want hoes, but it's like dudes want hoes, but dudes don't like hoes. This is like niggas is confused. They like ambivalent about what the fuck they want out of chicks.
Yeah, but
They
shit.
want a whole switch.
So one thing you
Where
gonna
you just
learn though,
where turn it on, turn it on.
when
I think niggas is doing what females be trying to do. The same way, because females do be trying to they do be trying to control us through our sexuality, and dudes on the flip side, dudes be trying to control chicks' sexuality under the guise that is it's going to improve shit. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not necessarily true, nigga. I mean, because we really got to be honest. You hear motherfuckers on YouTube having conversations about abortion. That shit, this shit didn't start last month or even last year, which means your mama, your grandma, and maybe your great grandma was doing the shit. As a matter of fact, if you look up abortion, not or birth control, historically, you'll find out that it started with black motherfuckers in Africa. So it's not something that's a new thing. You understand what I'm saying? But
yeah,
most motherfuckers don't know that because most motherfuckers be on Instagram and they don't read shit. You know what I'm saying? Or when they come on YouTube, they only want to consume bullshit. You know, not to not
Yeah, I
not to
always
give it
say
not to justify it, just merely pointing out that that's a historical fact.
that's why I promote people like looking on both ends of your opinion. Like look up what you agree with, and then look up what proof of what against what you agree with, and then evaluate off such. But people
Exactly.
don't
You
do that.
try to
People
look
just
at
want to be like, I'm right.
try to most people are very biased, either one way or the other. And they're almost incapable of doing exactly what you just expressed, Tone, which is, we oftentimes seek out sources of information that's going to confirm our bias, and we very rarely seek out the opposing view. And
Right.
incidentally, that's why a lot of motherfuckers suck at investing. You know what I'm saying? Because they only think that it's going to go up, never that it's going to go down. You know, you understand what I'm saying? Or they want to pick the new shit instead of the time tested shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
Yeah.
I said that before too. If you fucking up in one area in your life, you fucking up other places, other areas of your life too, along the same lines. But
Well,
these niggas got on earmuffs.
shit, one thing these niggas gotta realize when it comes to like thinking about hoes, cause like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I've been a simp my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I've been thinking women was perfect my
I'm gonna
whole
buy
life,
you
but
a cape
I
with a S on on the back, and a Doctor Strange cape for Christmas, nigga.
but like I've been on the other side, and I'm starting to learn that like women treat different men differently. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't really give a fuck. She might be the most disrespectful woman ever, but if she like you and you the type of person that don't tolerate that, guess what? She not gonna disrespect you. Like she not gonna treat you like she treat the other niggas. Cause I was just like I was dealing with somebody and she come around me. She sweet, she kind, she cool, she chill. But she used to be talking to her other niggas on the phone and shit, and I'd be sitting there just listening, like, God damn, like he taking all that, like God damn, like you dogging him out. I was like, you would never do that to her.
Never
You know what
do
I'm
this.
saying?
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
and she was sweet,
Right.
but that's what I'm saying. Like she was sweet when it came to me because of the way I acted and the way I
Mhm.
carried myself. But to another nigga, she
Right.
probably a goddamn demon. To him, that's because he tolerate that shit. I used to be like, damn, how do these niggas tolerate that shit? Like I don't understand. But she would call them niggas,
Because
nigga, give me some money and do this, all this, and them niggas would do it. Them niggas would
they
come
the
running to do that
integrity.
shit, and I would let them too, cause I ain't giving it to you. Go ahead, get all them niggas away. Like,
A lot of these niggas is weak because the integrity of their masculinity is lacking. That's really what it comes down to. You understand? And motherfuckers don't want to admit it, so they compensate in one way or the other, and it's really very very tragic. But I don't want to get out of here without touching upon average chicks. And when I say average chicks, we talking we using a scale like the whole scale. We gonna say you know so far as looks go, on a scale from 1 to 10, average being 5. But for all intent and purpose, average is gonna be the range for this discussion between 4 and 6. Now, in my estimation, and based on my experience, most females are average, in looks, sexual performance, etc., etc. And I've come to the conclusion that of all females, average females win the most. And I advocate that dudes, not to say be satisfied with an average female if you want, above average, but I have concluded that probably some of your best experiences with females is going to come with average chicks. And the reason is, well, there's several reasons. One of the most notable reasons is because us guys have a tendency to be more of ourselves with a chick that we find moderately attractive, who's receptive, what I'm saying, to our advances. And that we during those experiences is when guys are optimal. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to interacting with a female. So, for example, um, at least in my experience, I've noticed it with myself and I've noticed it with other guys. But when guys approach average females, what would be considered to be an average female, it just seemed like they're less stressed during the interaction. You understand what I'm saying? It's like niggas can figure out the right shit to say when this bitch is not Halle Berry. You understand what I'm saying? It's like when guys deal with real supermodel Kim Kardashian type chicks, they be all googly eyed and get the lion and you know what I'm saying, being fake with the chick, as opposed to how they would be if this was just an average everyday chick from the neighborhood. And with all that said, my conclusion, as the title, clearly indicates, is that average women of all women win the most. And it's my personal opinion that, if guys gonna be out here dealing with females, that's probably where you're gonna have your best experiences dealing with women. Not to say that it's gonna be easy, because average bitches, they put up a fight. It's like fishing. Literally. The bigger the fish, the harder that motherfucker fight. But what do you guys think about that? And what's the ratio of women you've dated? From mud ducks to average chicks to dimes.
Shit, man. I remember this famous dude I met on YouTube named the T.O.P. He once said they all fours. And that shit kind of stuck with me because
My nigga.
if you really think about it, bro, like it's really like a picture that we paint in our head, like, oh my God, she's a dime. But like, you look at Nicki Minaj, you'll be like, oh my God, she's a dime. But what is she without all of that shit on her face? When she wake up
Nothing.
barefaced, like she's average. Like, when's the last time you seen just like a beautiful, just like a goddamn drop dead gorgeous, and she looked like she had no makeup on, just like hair is what is hers. It's just everything just like natural. Like you rarely see that. Like my whole life, damn, I'm such a fool. But shit, my whole life, like not even my whole life, since I've been older, I used to think, y'all be seeing them girls with them perfect edges. Like I didn't know they was gluing them shits on, bro. Like and the long curly hair, like they make that
You
shit
ain't
look
see the
so
bitch with the
real,
gorilla
bro.
glue? You
I
ain't see the bitch had to get the surgery because she gorilla glued the weed to her scalp?
Shit, I ain't even talking about her, but I'm
Oh,
just talking
wow.
about, nigga, you could buy the edges on Amazon and glue them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers look so perfect. So now she got these glued on edges. She got the curly hair down to her back that ain't even hers. She got the painted eyebrows. So in your mind, like, God damn, she a dime right then and there. But is she gonna wake up a dime? You know what I'm saying? When's the last time you just seen like just a naturally just beautiful, just like her hair, her skin complexion, everything just regular. Like, you know what I'm
Just like
saying?
a flawless bitch, huh?
Yeah, like you rarely see that
Never,
shit. Like
nigga.
they
Never.
man, all of these
Never.
chicks are really average. Like when you really look at them, like they start taking them wigs off, like they doing online. They doing their little challenge. They taking it off. You be like, oh man, I thought she was a dime. She took it off. Like she's still
Like, oh
pretty, but
hell
she
no.
regular. Like she just regular now. You know what I'm saying? She not a dime no more. Once you take all that shit, she just she's just a regular person now. We
This
fuck
bitch
up
got
by putting
this
that
bitch
shit in our
this
head.
bitch got the raccoon eyes when I turn the lights halfway down.
Yeah,
She
man.
take that wig off, you be like, who is this
But
nigga?
she got a fat ass though, dog.
Hey, but
Right.
sometimes like a lot of them, they still be pretty without that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I
True.
be like, God damn, like why do you even do this? Like you don't even need to do that for real. But that's like the dime. When we say dime, we have a picture in our head of these girls that got all of their shit on. Like
Really,
Cardi
really,
B. Like you
really.
seen her without her shit? Like she just regular. I ain't saying she ugly, but she just a regular chick.
You want to know the truth? Here's the truth. When niggas say that bitch is a dime, you know what he really saying? I want to fuck her. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because 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 he'd
And in
fuck
that
an
case,
ugly.
all of
He'd
them is a dog.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Because a nigga will fuck an ugly bitch, an ugly mud duck bitch too.
The same
And
way he
then
gonna smash a barrel.
niggas know the truth. If it's a female, and she bent over and it's wet and ain't nobody watching, niggas know what time it is.
Yeah, just
Stop
like
fronting, niggas.
Time TTG, time to go.
hey, look, check this out. Just like niggas be talking about they
Niggas is
don't
on a whole
smash
scale too, nigga.
they don't be
Niggas got
smashing.
a whole scale too.
Yeah, just like niggas be like they be talking, they be acting like they don't smash these BBWs. Look, man, these girls be smashing us short niggas too. They sneak us through the window too. Goddamn, I'm holding down for the short niggas.
Boy be
They
coming through the
lying.
chimney like,
They be
what's that? What's
smashing
popping,
us,
little
nigga.
baby?
They
Man,
be sneaking
I
us
can
in
see.
their purse. All kind of
Well,
shit, man.
I can see Lizzo. I can see Lizzo running with Roe like a fullback with a football, nigga.
Hey, y'all want to talk about getting hit on? Like, hey, I get the BBWs. They be hitting on those short niggas. They like that shit.
They be like, can I sit on your
Hey
face?
man. Hey,
How long?
I'm gonna
How
put it
long
to
we
you like
talking?
I'm gonna put it to you like this, man. I fuck with women that's honest about they shit and
Mm-hmm.
that's trying to have fun and that want to fuck with me. Plain and simple. Now that's not to say that I'm gonna fuck with them if I'm not physically attracted to them.
Right.
No, that's like a prerequisite. You understand what I'm saying? But when I first look at this bitch, even though in my mind I already said I don't even think about it no more. It's just an integral part of my thought process when I'm interacting with females. This
Oh,
what's
you
up
done hooked on
with this
phonics
fine
real fast.
what's up with this fine asshole? You understand what I'm saying? It's just like the all bitches is fours thing. You understand what I'm saying? They all hoes, they all fours. And that enables me to not treat any one of them more special than the other one.
Yep.
It's because I equate all of them as being the same, even though they the same, but they not the same.
Yeah.
That sound like a paradox, and well, life itself is a paradox. So
You just got to put different lenses on when you look at them, and I'm still working on that shit, because there's some girls that naturally that you see, you're gonna be like, God damn. And then some like, oh, she cool, I want to smash. But some of them you can be like, God damn, that's just natural. But I'm trying to work on getting out of that, so because she's still a human being at the end of the day. Like, she's still a regular person, and she still will fuck with me. And most of the time they don't even be feeling like they dimes. We be feeling like they dimes, and they just be feeling like they just regular. So we just get that shit out of our head and just start like, hey man, she just a regular shit. Like that Shallow Hal. Y'all saw the movie? I wish I had that Shallow Hal.
oh yeah, that was
If
I
I
went to the
be
movies
on.
to see that. I think that came. I used to work at a movie theater when that shit came out with Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah, he was Shallow How. That's how you hit. That's the game right there, nigga. It's all in
Pretty
your
Right.
mind.
much. Pretty
It's
much.
all in your
Yep.
mind. You understand what I'm saying? But I mean, guys got a lot of problems, man. I be trying to help them, but niggas got hangups. I can't tell niggas what they should do. You know, because what I do might not work for another motherfucker. It works perfectly for me. I don't have no problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about bitches grabbing my motherfucking ass, even attempting that shit. Because I tell them ahead of time, don't even go there. Don't pat it. Don't even look at that motherfucker, even though they be looking any goddamn way.
You get straight to the point. Your ass be over here like, go get the plug, baby.
Nah, how you know about a plug, gas, nigga?
Nigga said pause.
Bro, he Uber drive in Cali,
Hey,
bro. Come on
hey,
now.
the BBW be fucking the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Go get me a
Damn.
piece of chicken, little nigga.
Hey, nigga, I remember I was at a fucking strip party. This big ass stripper, nigga. She picked me up. I was
Oh
good for
shit!
She
Violation. I
picked
will
him up
punch her
and
right in
put
the throat. Like, bitch, don't you ever pick me
I was
up.
like, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting it. That shit caught me
she
off
picked
guard.
Ro up
So
and
she
asked that
straight
nigga that
picked
he
me
want to
up.
put on a diaper and a bib.
I
Call a
swear to
baby
God,
Chris.
the whole party would have been over, bro. I would have over responded like a bitch. Decked the records. What the fuck is you doing in front of people? This is
Nigga, feet
crazy.
off the ground. It was one of them stallion type ones
As
too.
soon
She
as
straight picked the nigga up.
Check this
When my
out.
legs start swinging, it's over, bro.
Truth be told, at least with non-white guys, black guys, Spanish guys, especially Latino motherfucking dudes, motherfuckers like women that's got some fat on them. So I don't know why niggas be friendly.
Yeah, for real, for real. I don't like that skinny
No,
model,
I
flat
don't want
iron
no
booty
white.
shit. Hell no.
I don't want one of them white bitches. Them bitches be shaped like Bruce Jenner. I don't want no bitch look like that. Hell no. Fuck out of here with that shit. I can't do nothing with that.
I mean, you can
But
start a fire.
I start a riot, motherfucker.
A fire, he said it right. Hey, that's what it's gonna sound like. It's gonna sound like a riot happening in this motherfucker. You be like, she be like, hey, he put the tip in. What the fuck?
So
That's my favorite.
I got a question for both of you guys because we're getting close to that time. In your opinions, right? I did ask you this earlier, Ro, but is for both of y'all. Out of all of the women that that you interacted with, would you agree or disagree? And you can explain if you like to. Would you agree or disagree that your best experiences have been with average women, as opposed to below average or above average? More so than not. That's the question. Or more times than not.
Uh, yeah, I would definitely agree. Like, the best experience is with average chicks. Just regular, just the regular degular chicks, because you get to have fun with them. Like, I was talking to this lady. She was talking about natural hair. She was in the Uber or whatever. She was fine as hell too. But we was talking about natural hair. She was like, men don't like. She was like, black men don't like when I wear my natural hair. I was like, shit, I love that shit because I'm a nigga that I like to play and wrestle and do all that type of shit. When you dealing with one of these girls that just gotta have all of that shit on, like it ain't no fun. Like, oh, it's don't touch me. We can't do this. I might sweat out my hair. Whoop whoop whoop. Like I like the regular chicks that's just comfortable in their skin, and we can fuck around with the fuck around without having like issues all the time. I don't want that. I don't want no girl that's like too pretty and just too pretty all the time. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a nigga that fuck around. Like I clown around. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to pull your hair and shit. Like and the motherfucker not come off like a fitted hat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Nah,
So
but I
you be
like
like, this bitch a
Oh,
Lego? I just took
yo,
her head off her hair off like a Lego.
you're hilarious,
like
man.
I'm not look, I'm not
Like
saying that
Zar
they don't
took her
look
hair off
good.
like Zartan, nigga.
I'm not saying that they don't be looking good with all that shit on. Like I wouldn't entertain them, but it's just like on some real, like if I want to develop something with you, I like the
That bitch
regular.
don't look good until after she gave me some head, and I could wake up and look at her the next day and don't be like, oh shit.
Like the average regular chicks, what you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She might put a little lipstick on, maybe a little eyeliner or something, but she just regular. Like my last girl, she was beautiful, but she had regular hair, never wore weaves, none of that shit. So that's just what I like. I have good experience with just the regular chicks. And to me, she
Mhm.
wasn't regular, so that's all that fucking matters anyway. She was
Mhm.
gorgeous to me, so that's all that fucking matters.
I would say before you off your commentary tone, I would say for any guy, before you try to move up if your confidence ain't in the right place, before you try to move up past the average zone, get your confidence up in the average zone. You understand what I'm saying? Don't even waste your time with the ugly bitches except to talk. This is how you do it. Use the ugly bitches that you're not physically attracted to build up your confidence in talking to women.
Exactly.
Then you move to the next level, the average bitches. And this is where you actually put that conversation into to work. Because now you practicing interacting with women. And once you get good with the average bitches, you just go and treat the fine bitches the same way you treated the average bitches. With respect,
Yeah,
of course. And a smile. And buy that bitch
I,
some
I
ice
be
cream.
I be telling my brothers that. Like they all like so like the ugly chick got the same. She act the same way when she likes somebody as the 10 or the 9 or 10 act. You know what I mean? They act the same way when they like somebody. It's just one. She just one is better at trying to hide. You know what I mean? So once you see like how the ugly one work, then you know like okay, so I know when a person like me or when they faking like they do or when they you know when it's real or
Exactly.
not. And now you
Exactly.
move, it sound fucked up, but then you go to what you actually want.
That's a
Well,
very
that's the
good point.
game, bro. That's the game.
That's a very good point that you bring up, Tone. Is that dealing with women that you're not physically attracted to? If they attracted to you, they will interact with you in such a way that you need to pay attention to, so that when you deal with the chicks that you want to get with, you'll know what choosing signals to look for instead of coming on YouTube asking these goofy motherfuckers
All
who
right,
don't know more than you do. Most of them,
exactly.
anyway.
And yeah, man,
I
I want
mean,
a girl
it's
that's
not.
going.
This shit is not rocket science, man.
I want a
Right.
girl that ain't afraid to eat in front of me. Like, nah, eat in
Mm,
front of me.
mm,
Forget all that pretty shit. Smash them hot
right.
wings. Get the sauce all over your face.
Oh,
Let's be fucking human and normal, man. Fuck all
right.
that pretty shit.
Yeah, let the sauce drip on your nipples, goddamn.
That
Shit,
shit
I
turn me
no
on.
no
That little
disrespect.
crumb hanging on the side of your face. I want to lick that shit off.
Bitch.
Shit, don't damn roll into some freaky shit. Anyway, I
He
mean,
said chicken
nigga,
was good with your lipstick. Ugh.
I already got it in my mind that this bitch is a hoe. No disrespect. I know it sound fucked up, but that enables me to be able to interact with her without judging the fact that she done had sexual partners before me. Cause truth be told, by the time you got her, nigga, depending on how old she is, because most motherfuckers, you done heard the statistics before, but it ain't sunk in you motherfuckers' brains. Most females start fucking between the ages of 13 and 15. Most females' first sexual experience is with another female. It could be something as innocent as them kissing. But women get sensation out of being kissed. That's why you need to learn how to kiss. Make them bitches float on and fucking on their toes in front of you like they got on high heels and they got on motherfucking Air Force Ones, nigga.
Like she about to
Like
go
I
from the free throw
like
line.
like I be doing your auntie. Your mama too on the DL, but I ain't gonna talk about your mama like that because she's a very nice lady. Anyway, yes, the conclusion that I've come to is that niggas is the one with the hang up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the same way that women be on some control freak shit is the same way that niggas be on some control freak shit. And it's very unfortunate that niggas can't see themselves. But it's very hard to see yourself unless you look in the mirror. You understand what I'm saying? How else you gonna see yourself? And you'll never really see yourself like other people do.
Shit, man,
But
that's the real shit right there. Shit, it's all we all want control. Like once you stop trying to control other people, your mind will be at ease. Stop trying to let people dictate how people
when
live their
you
life and
when
shit.
you focus on controlling just yourself, every
Fact,
goddamn thing else around you will bow to you.
facts, facts.
It is what it is. And you don't have to take my motherfucking word for it. Go out and give it a try, nigga. And when it worked for you, hit my motherfucking Cash App. I take Bitcoin. New
Shit,
money.
and most of you niggas that be out here mad, just always think about it. You just mad because you can't control other people. That goes with life, women, relationships, your homies, your kids, your parents, whatever. Like most people are mad simply because they can't control how another human being
Mm-hmm.
acts. Fuck that. Like Top said, worry about your goddamn self, and everything gonna be all right. And you'll stop being
But
so fucking mad
that's
all
the
the
even
time.
funnier part is because the best way, and, call this what you want to call it, but the best way to control somebody else is to have control of yourself.
Oh,
Pretty much.
bars.
That's pretty much what I just said.
Because let's say she going off, right? And you be like, all right, I'm out of here. Now she like, okay, She has to process to herself. Am I gonna go off like next time I go off like that? He might get up and walk out again. And if she don't want that, she gonna stop.
Exactly.
Yeah, instead of you being like, bitch, why yeah. When she gets something out of you doing that, you know what I mean? Like, I got him mad. You know what I mean? Versus you just left, he's like, yeah, I don't got time for you. I'll holler at you later. You know what I mean? See, like, one, he not bothered. Two, yada yada yada. So now, see, in her sitting there trying to control you, she gonna be caught in the loop that you caught it.
Mm-hmm.
Bars.
And because you the man with the fishing rod and she the fish that you done caught on your motherfucking boat. I don't know. Maybe the bitch jumped on your boat because she a dolphin.
Or
You
either
always
that, because you put like 3 worms on the fish line when it only took 1 worm to catch it.
nigga. Dolphins don't eat worms, nigga. They eat other fish.
Oh, well, there you
Can
go.
you dig? Yeah, can you dig it?
So you about to
Anyway,
get to be the fish to get eaten.
before we get out of here until next Monday night at 9 p.m., be there, be square. Tone, Roe, give your final thoughts. Hit the people with your contact information. I know, Tone, you gonna have some shows coming up sometime in the near future. And Roe, pull up on me.
Shit. Shit. Just shit. Stop worrying about if they hoes or not. Just try to get what you want to get out the situation. If she ain't giving what you want, then move on. Like, you shouldn't stop giving a fuck, man. Just cause
Yeah.
she acted a certain way with another nigga don't mean she gonna act like that with you. Like, so just make sure she come to you with the respect, and make sure that she do all that whole shit with you too, nigga. Or don't let her be in your presence. Like,
Hey,
nah, you ain't about to be a hoe and then stop with me.
You
Nah,
gotta,
continue
you
all of
got,
that hoe shit. Nah, fuck that. Don't
you
let her
gotta,
do it to
you
you,
gotta
brother.
introduce her to a new level of hoeing.
Yeah, don't let them get away with that. Oh, I'm not like that anymore. Well, you're gonna have to go back to the streets because I want you to be like that, and I'm still gonna respect you. I ain't saying this would be disrespectful. Like, I'm still
Mm-hmm.
gonna respect you as a person and as a human being, but I still want that whole shit. Like, don't let them stop doing that shit when they get to you, man. Otherwise, you're gonna be miserable and fantasizing about other people the whole time, and that ain't the way to
yep.
go.
Facts, big facts. Tone.
I want to even go based off kind of off what he said too, and but add to it is a lot of dudes don't realize that they got an internal conflict. Is that the TV and YouTube and all this other stuff is telling you not to want a hoe, which internally you kind of do. You just want a personal one and at a certain level, like we were saying earlier. Maybe she had sex with 15 dudes over 30 years. Okay, whatever. Compared to she let in one moment she made the poor decision to let 15 people at one time do it. Just different levels of hoes. So like
But
what I mean, you want
still a hoe.
she's still a hoe, right? But that's what you want. Like, if that's what you want. Maybe these dudes convince themselves that they want a girl that ain't done none of that, but then when she don't do nothing for them, they be like complaining like she just lay on her back and all that. You know what I mean? And
I think what niggas hang up is not that niggas don't like hoes and not that niggas don't want hoes. Niggas is mad because some other nigga made this bitch a hoe before they got a chance to make her a hoe.
Ego.
And so they feel some type of way about that. But life is about compensation, making up for what's missing. If that nigga took her to level 3 on the whole scale, I'm getting ready to take this bitch to level 30. And if you can't take her to level 31, you don't stand a chance, nigga. She gonna give me all your motherfucking money, all your goddamn TGI Fridays and everything, nigga. I mean,
Mm.
that's really what it comes down to, man. The Bible say, "Judge, lest ye be judged," and judgment is only the providence of God Almighty. You know, I mean, be that as it may, we all do make quote unquote judgments, decisions, make choices. You know, just make sure that you choose to be safe. Make sure that you choose to be real, and make sure you choose somebody who you could be real around. With that, I'ma holler at you. I'm pretty sure Roe and Tone will be back next week with me to holler at you. Tell your auntie I said what's up. Your mama
If she
too.
can still hear.
And tell your granny I got that dime back. I'll be through. I'm gonna leave y'all with a classic joint. Two of my most favorites. Sexy ass goddamn Janet Jackson and motherfucking Busta Rhymes, nigga. Y'all know what time it is. Until next week. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.